let's get into this. It is December the 3rd, but let's do day 2 anyway. I'm already set up and ready to go. I grabbed my input. I have not read the problem yet, so let's get right into it. Day 2, Red-Nosed reports. Fortunately, the first location the historians want to search isn't a long walk from the chief historian's office. While the Red-Nosed Reindeer Nuclear Fission Plant appears to contain no sign of the chief historian, the engineers there run up to you as soon as they see you. Apparently, they still talk about the time Rudolph was saved through molecular synthesis from a single electron. They're quick to add that, since you're already here, they'd really appreciate your help analyzing some unusual data from the red-nosed reactor. You turn to check if the historians are waiting for you, but they seem to have already divided into groups that are currently searching every corner of the facility. You offer to help with the unusual data. The unusual data, your puzzle input, consists of many reports, one report per line. Each report is a list of numbers, called levels, that are separated by spaces. Okay. This example data contains 6 reports, each containing 5 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Each line is a report, each item is a level. The engineers are trying to figure out which reports are safe. The red-nosed reactor safety systems can only tolerate levels that are either gradually increasing or gradually decreasing. So a report only counts as safe if both of the following are true. The levels are either all increasing or all decreasing. Any 2 adjacent levels differ by at least 1 and at most 3. In the example above, the reports can be found safe per... Okay, so in the first one's safe because they're all decreasing by 1 or 2. But this one has a jump of 2 to 7, which is too much, so that's not safe. It's a decrease of 4, 1 to 3 is increasing, but 3 to 2 is decreasing. Okay. So in this example, 2 reports are safe. Analyze the unusual data from the engineers. How many reports are safe? Okay. So we've already got the lines split up into tokens at this point. Are we guaranteed to know there are different lengths? Okay. For report in tokens, I have to set up some tracking here. No. Okay, hang on. Because we're going to need to look back and forth in these. Okay, so for I in range length, my microphone's in the way of my keyboard. Length tokens. And we don't need to look at the first one, because the first number is, it's just a number, we don't have to compare it to anything. So we can actually start looking at 1. So now we want to compare this number to the previous number. So diff is going to be tokens I minus tokens I minus 1. But we're also going to need a big safe and unsafe counter. Safe count equals 0. Okay, so now if it's unsafe if it's a negative number. If it's less than or equal to 0, it's unsafe. So we only need to increase safe count if diff is greater than 0. And diff is by at least 1 and at most 3. Less than or equal to 3. So diff must be greater than 0 and less than or equal to 3. So if it's a negative number, it's decreasing, and that's no good. And if it increases by... if it doesn't change, that's no good. And if it increases by more than 3, that's also no good. But in this range, it is safe, so safe count can be increased by 1. And that apparently does not work in this syntax. And at the very end of this, we need to print safe count. Done. Well, let's run that and see what it does. Ha ha ha. What? Unsupported operand types in line 10. Tokens should be an array. Oh, it's an array of strings. It's an array of strings, silly. Of course I can't. Can't do math on strings, can't I? I thought Python was smart like that. I guess I can't. Anyway, let's integerize those. There we go. That looks like it could be a reasonable answer. $2,285 out of like 900 rows. That's not the right answer. Your answer is too high. Wait, that's not right. That can't possibly be right. Oh! Yeah, of course not. That's dumb. I was adding to the count way too soon. I don't want to add to safe count until I get all the way out here. So I think I actually want to because this is processing the line. This is processing the line. So So I don't want to... I guess... Okay, okay. Add a new variable in here. Ooh! Thanks for the resub. 2 months. Welcome in. So let's go is safe is false. And we want to reverse this. If it's less than or equal to 0, or greater than 3 is safe. Oh no, we want to start this as true. Start this as true. Then, but if it's not in the acceptable range, then we want to is safe is false. And at the end of that, if is safe, then we want to increase the safe count. That's a much more reasonable number. How's it going? How it's going is I did a stupid. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's start with this example input data. What do you get with the example input data? Oh, you're only getting 1. Okay, well. Guess that's the problem. The length of tokens. In the range length of tokens. You know what? This is like an off by 1 error. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, we're looking at them all. I do work week Mondays, also always have to chaos heap. 'Cause that's Mondays. Mondays are always chaos, because stuff keeps happening on the weekends. Okay, so my eyes are correct. The drink of choice today, it's single malt scotch, neat. What did I get? Bowmore, I think? Slightly smoky, a little bit salty. Among the manlier scotches. I deeply enjoy going to bars and ordering the manliest scotch. Gosh, that gets some looks from the bartenders. And I've got one female friend that just, like, makes fun of me for having big dick energy whenever I have a whiskey drink. I don't know, I just like it. I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm not trying to do anything, I just like it. I'm just having a drink. But apparently I enjoy drinks that out-manly most of the men in the bar. Which amuses me deeply. I love it. I feel like she's right. I'll have to let her know that the internet thinks she's right. Okay. Let's start real basic. One line. What's diff? This is I'm gonna have done something incredibly stupid here. Oh! I only accounted for increasing being safe. I didn't account for decreasing being safe. Oh gosh. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright, this is gonna have to be if the absolute of diff is greater than 3. This is not gonna be any good. But it is allowed to decrease. It just... they have to all be getting bigger or all be getting smaller. What's the best way to track that? They're all getting bigger or they're all getting smaller? Can we just do something like is increase? Oh, come on, there's a smart way of doing this. Anyway, this will catch a lot of them. Yeah, that's getting that correct. Okay, that's still correct, so... Good. So I believe it'll break. Yes, okay. 1-3 is increasing, but 2-4 is decreasing. Okay. How is the best way to track whether they're all increasing or all decreasing? Okay, here's my thought. Nope, 1. Okay, we initialize last diff to be the difference between the 0th and 1st place. And then we got the current diff. And then if we get just like, is there like an is positive, is negative? I guess that's just is greater than or less than 0. Last diff is greater than 0. And diff is greater than 0. These can go in brackets. Or last diff less than 0 and diff less than 0. They're both positive, both negative. Then we're good. But if I want that to be the bad case, can I just not all of that? Then is safe is false. What is your issue? Valid syntax. Is it because I put you on a new line? You angry at me because I put you on a new line? No? Is it a forward slash? Yeah. No? Fine. What if I put you all on the same line? You happy now? Oh, my god. Ha ha. I'm an idiot. I forgot the 0. So if they're not both above 0 or both below 0. then what is going on? Just join the variety show with the... Okay. I didn't get a thingy for that. Was that supposed to be anonymous? Anyway, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on. You supported the chocolate chip in our pixel art cookie? Frosty Tools, how cheesy can you get? And then at the end of this, last diff needs to store diff. So now this should say, oh, for the love of... Now none of them are safe. Oh my god, why? I'll rewrite this. Last if it's greater than 0, and this is or last if is less than 0 and it's greater than 0. What is your issue? Invalid syntax. Okay, fine. Okay, but that's got a less than and a greater than. Greater and less. Less and greater. And if the absolute difference is greater than 3, or diff or if diff is 0. I could combine this all into one if statement, but it is slightly more readable this way and slightly easier to reason about. For the love of... Okay. Hang on. This is not that difficult, and yet. I can write things properly. Is that how that works? For the love of... How does this work? Do it like that. And we'll go back to just having one line. Okay, So the difference between these first two things is 1. Oh. Seven minus 6 is 1. And 4 minus 6 should be like -2. I'm being dumb here. I don't need to start at 1, do I? No, I can start at 2. I can start looking here. So that 4 minus 6 will be diff, and 6 minus 7 will be last diff. Okay, let's try that. Okay, 7 minus 6, yes. It doesn't super matter. Oh, I'm doing these backwards. Oh my god. I'm doing these backwards. Because this is looking at the first thing, subtract the second thing. I'm being dumb about this, aren't I? Maybe I want to do this as looking forward. That might make more sense. Whatever, does this work? It does. Put all those back. Okay, so that's all correct. So let's try this. That's yet another different number. Did we finally get there? Fuck off. It's too high. All right, I am doing this stupid. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. And we're going to do this for the length of tokens -1. We're gonna go from the beginning and we're gonna look forward. Subtract the first thing and the second thing. So that's diff. Okay. just gonna comment that out right now, and this runs and spits out a way too high answer. Okay. But it runs is the important part. Next diff is going to be I plus, oops, plus 1. Subtract I plus 2. Diff, last diff, this is going to be next diff. So if they have different signs from each other, meaning they go in different directions, also advancing some codes. Yes, and now I'm so self-conscious. Oh my god. Hi. How's it going? I'm doing this incredibly stupidly. Okay. This is incorrect. There's only doing or not doing. I wrote code for a living. I should not be having this much trouble. In my defense, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I thought scotch was a good idea. It was not a good idea. Scotch is a good idea. It's a Bowmore something. I don't remember what I got. Slightly smoky, slightly salty. I was saying earlier about how I enjoy ordering the manliest scotch at the bar and out-manlying most of the men. Completely by accident. It's not what I set out to do. I just genuinely like scotch. Oh, Lafroig's good. I debated getting a very expensive bottle of like Ardbeg or something, but I just couldn't quite justify it this time around. So I went with some slightly cheaper stuff. I also got a Japanese one that the name is escaping me at the moment. I really like Ardbeg. I wanted Talisker. They didn't have any. I was looking for Talisker. That's one of my favorites. And there's also an Indian scotch called... I forget. Something with an A, I'm pretty sure. But it's an Indian scotch and it's like kind of sweet. It's really good. I bought several bottles of that. Talisker Storm, yeah. I'm upset they didn't have any Talisker. Have to look at a different liquor store. Okay. All increasing or all decreasing? This is the thing giving me grief. This is not the thing. This part is correct. Let's go with the lowest number we've seen. It's going to be 0. And the highest number we've seen, also 0. And int tokens I is less than lowest it's less than lowest. Good, we're decreasing. This is not how you do comments in Python. I have too many programming languages in my head. Yeah, right? This is the part of the loop where we do the thing. Let me just put in a placeholder for a second. Else if int tokens. This microphone is in the way of my freaking keyboard. I just move it really close to my face. There we go. Oh, it's elif in Python, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is, because it's different. Need more comments that are words of encouragement for the interpreter. You're so close to Python, you can do it. It's greater than highest. Good. We're decreasing. No. We're increasing now. Else. Bad. Is safe. Is false. Okay, so what do these passes actually want to be? To listen to more soothing music like this, I'm way too stressed. This is just some random crap on the free version of Pretzel. What did I even put on? Chill. It's the free chill playlist on Pretzel. So what I actually might want to do is invert this. And stick it all together. So if we're greater than or equal to lowest, that's bad. Or we're less than or equal to highest. Or the absolute value of the difference is greater than 3. Or the difference is 0. Bad. But then how do I... Is it like backslash? Is that it? Is this it? How we got it? No. Of course not. Drink more, that'll help. Do not Python. What's your language of choice? This is just embarrassing because I write code for a living. I should be better at this. Oh, Perl. I've never done any Perl whatsoever. I know absolutely nothing about Perl. Doing part 1? Yes, this is part 1. My brain is not braining today. And I am embarrassed. So it means... Oh no, of course this isn't gonna work. This isn't... This is idiotic. I can't logic puzzle today. You have to read through all tokens, checking the conditions and mark it unsafe if any fail. Yeah. That is what I'm trying to do. And I'm being an idiot. God. I'm trying to be too clever for my own good, is what's going on. Let me go back to what I had before this. It's closer. No, this might be more accurate. Oh, I'm also never updating lowest and highest. That might be a problem. Okay. So if it's lower than lowest, we're good. Update the lowest. And if we're higher than the highest, that's good. update the highest. But if it's neither of those things, that's bad. And then if it makes it all through that, then if the absolute value of the difference is greater than 3, or if the difference is 0, that is also bad. Pretty sure I came up with the answer 243 before. You know what? I don't trust myself. Let's put in the test input. For the love of freaking why? I'm gonna blame streaming and trying to be entertaining while I do this. God, I've been at this so long it wants to do an ad break. Alright, you know what? We're gonna take 5. I'm gonna run this ad that Twitch is demanding. If I try to talk, stream, present, etc. coding, I become completely incapable of programming. Apparently, so do I. So I'm gonna take 5. We should all take 5. Get up, stretch, get some water, get some scotch, whatever. I'm gonna think about this while I don't have to also produce words. And maybe I'll be smart when we come back. Okay, chat be smart. Yes, we are just checking if it's sorted. Oh my god. I cannot believe I didn't pick up on that. This is a dumb way of doing this, but the lines are not that long, so I don't care. Wait, this isn't gonna work, is it? I mean, now we're doing the same thing and I wasn't streaming. But that could be ascending or descending. I think my solver ever sorts anything I step through the array. But look, I wrote it months ago. That's fair. I feel like this should work, and I'm very annoyed that it doesn't. Okay, let's just step through this for a second, because this seems like it should be so very close. Okay, so 7. 7 is not less than lowest. It is greater than highest, so we update highest to 7. And the difference will be 7 minus 6, which is 1, which is a reasonable distance. So we're good. Yes, the creator of Advent of Code is in the chat. The only reason I am not completely freaking out about this is because I freaked out the last time this happened when I did this 2 years ago. It is still an honor, though. And now I'm being self-conscious all over again. Okay. 6 minus 4 is 2. That's still perfectly fine. thing. Six is not less than lowest. Oh, duh. This starting point is wrong. This starting point is wrong. Ah, oh, that's not it. We want to start this being at the first number, not at 0. Why did I think that was gonna work? Any zeros in this input file? Can I just use 0 as a null value? Guess I can, Ah. There are no zeros in this input file. Okay, wait, hang on. But I still need to care about the first diff. Solve all the problems of variance Python list comprehensions. Python list comprehensions are absolutely black magic. Absolute black magic. Emoji code? What even is emoji code? Hang on, I'm distracted. Consisting of emojis? Wow. I love this, but I'm sure I would hate trying to write anything in it. This is incredible. This would be such a pain in the ass to write. Oh. No, no thank you. Fully functional language and compiles natively into what? What does it compile into? If we're checking for diff 0, we don't also need this. This might work. No. So close. Got one too many now. All right, I'm gonna check these one at a time and find out which one I'm failing on because my brain is going, okay, that's one safe. Unsafe, correctly. unsafe correctly. This one. This is the line we're failing on. Okay. Okay. It's -2, that's fine. We don't care. Okay, so lowest and highest is not less than lowest, but it's not higher than highest. The difference between these two is not greater than 3 or 0, so that's fine. So lowest and highest is going to still be at 1. So then we're analyzing 3. It is not lower than lower, but it is higher than highest, so we'll save that. The difference between this and the next one is only 1, so that's fine. Then 2. This is... Oh, it's 11:30 at night. No wonder I can't reason about anything. Ugh. Compiles into machine code. If you spend more than a couple hours with emoji code, there's no way back. Changed forever. Yeah, right? Okay, no, this is all bullshit and it's not working. So we're gonna get rid of it. And we want to check if the list is sorted. But instead of A, we want... Whoa, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. If it's sorted that way, or... if it's sorted that way, then I guess it's worth actually doing all that. What is wrong with my syntax? Oh. Yeah, that'd do it. Okay. So these should check if they're sorted ascending or descending. And if that's true, then it goes through each thing, checking that the difference is not 0, is not less than 1 or greater than 3. Essentially. Oh, pff. Don't worry about it. We love the pop-ups on the websites. That's super helpful. I'm being incredibly stupid about this. I genuinely don't know why anybody is watching right now. I'm failing so hard at basic shit. This line should be, it should be returning 0. But we are not returning 0, we are returning 1. Why are we returning 1? This is not sorted. We should not be getting in there. And we aren't. Okay. Oh. Right. Hang. If it's not sorted, it's not safe. And if the difference in there anywhere is too big or too small, it's not safe. And then if at the end of all of that, okay, should return 0? Okay. So this should return true, 2? Okay, this is hopeful. This is hopeful. We're so hopeful. That might be accurate. For the love of... Because you have ingressed incorrectly 4 times on this puzzle, please wait 5 minutes. Cry. But the test code works. the test code works. This is such an embarrassment. I don't think I want to post this video. Test cases. I don't want to write test cases. I don't write test cases for a silly little coding challenge. It's day 2. I also definitely have to go to bed soon. I'm so mad at myself right now. Okay, what? Fuck all this, we're starting over. I know, so close. I'm gonna feel so stupid when I finally get this. I write code for a living, guys. I'm good at this, really. Oh wait, list is a protected word. Put in the magic list comprehensions. Thingamajigs, whatever this is. Oh wait. I don't have to do that. I can just return that, right? Yeah. And then if not is sorted. Is safe, is false. Did I put a semicolon up here? Yeah, I did. For debugging purposes, I'm gonna add print line is not sorted. Oh, wait. Not a B, but we'll want to put in tokens I and tokens I plus 1. Is that? Yes, you're correct. Unless I do X range. Although, does that cut off the 0? I don't know. I have been at this too long, and it is too late. And I have had too much scotch. And I'm trying to stream and be entertaining while I do this, and it's not going well. Two stream and two scotch. Exactly. Two stream, two scotch. Took me 2 hours and worked early morning. Thought to myself, one advent of code problem wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sleep if I don't get this, and I was going to go to bed early tonight, and it is not early anymore. This is very upsetting. Okay, and the test data works. What? Oh, do I need to put these? Do I need to find these at the top? Probably. What? Oh, right. They're strings. They are strings. I need to intify them when I pass them in. And I'm doing part 2 before sleeping? I thought I might, but that's looking at distinctly less likely unless part 2 is like extremely easy. Okay, well that's the same number I got last time, so that's a problem. I'm wondering if it's because they're technically strings rather than numbers. Let's find out if I plunk ints on all of these. Does that give me a different answer? Oh, that gives me 472. Let's put my test data back in here. As an invalid increment, yes. 97 blah blah blah. Invalid increment. 13245. Unsafe because yeah, it's not sorted. And 86441 has an invalid increment. Okay. So 472 is probably still going to be wrong. Holy freaking hoi! We got it. Oh, I can sleep now. I'm not completely incompetent. It only took me an hour and a half. Time for the next part? I mean, I have to. I have to. Okay. Is it F2 to rename? Yes. Part 2. Because part 2 always starts with part 1. The engineers are surprised by the low number of safe reports until they realize they forgot to tell you about the problem dampener. The problem dampener, I hate this word, is a reactor-mounted module that lets the reactor safety systems tolerate a single bad level in what would otherwise be a safe report. It's like the bad level never happened. Now the same rules apply as before, except if removing a single level from an unsafe report would make it safe, the report instead counts as safe. Thanks to the problem dampener, 4 reports are actually safe. Okay, update your analysis by handling situations where the problem dampener can remove a single level from unsafe reports. Okay. Give me a minute to think about this. The scotch helps, I swear. So if removing a single offending value would make it safe. How does that mess? I'm checking if it's sorted. Gosh, that's annoying. Alright, let's break. Analyze. Whoops. Analyze. Oh. Okay. Okay, so in theory, this still spits out 472. Whoops. 934. Oh, I broke it. Oh, that's because I didn't pass in any data. 472. Okay. else? Systematically remove one element at a time until safe, or have tried all elements. So we're going to start off with data being a slice from 1 to the end. How do we nicely remove one element? For consistency's sake, let's do this as tokens dot remove. Aha. Remove. Can we remove index? Tools combinations. Hang on. Remove the first occurrence of a value. That's not what I want. Do I want to... clear? No. Alright. What is this link you've sent? Tools count? Oh, combinations. Oh, interesting. Okay. Return R length subsequent from the input iterable, allowing individual elements to be repeated replacement. Go up half a page. Combinations. Ah, okay. Return R links then. Comments in the code. It doesn't help that there's like a 10-second delay. Under def combinations, iterable R. This one. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, so if I do combinations of this thing with length 1 less, choosing a number that is 1 less than the length. Okay. So this is like combinations of tokens. Oops, -1. Yeah, I'm gonna have to import it. It's like import iter tools? Maybe? Let's see if that even runs for a start. No. Do I have to be like iter tools dot combinations? Yeah, there we go. From iter tools import combinations, right. From iter tools. Combinations. That's better. And then I don't need this part. Yes? Yes. No. Oh, and then that's going to be a word that I can't use. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, I can just do that. And then we can do is report safe with C. And if the report is safe with that combination, then we can update safe count. And break. Okay, well, let's see if we get a larger number than 472. 520, that seems like a suitably larger number. Hey! Look at part 2 going so much faster. Oh, magic. Okay. Share this victory or return to my advent calendar. I want to return to my advent calendar. Huh. Yeah. Cool. Day 3 is a regex day. Yeah, I don't have time for day 3 right now. This was a day 2. 2 hours. 2 hours. Anyway, thank you so much for telling me about the iter tools thing. That was super helpful. So let's just make this a little bit nicer. We don't need those in there. That was purely for debugging. Iter tools is wizard magic. I'll take wizard magic. It looks suitably clean, I think. Did I change snippets? No. Change snippets, whatever. Oh, I didn't track snippets, that's why. I don't need to include my... I do not need to be including my input files in this. I can keep snippets in here. Come on, add, no, fuck. I want to add the git ignore, and I want to remove the input. It's like my staged. That's what I wanted. Jesus. Code's updated. Cool. Well, that took way too freaking long. Alright, I am not going to have a chance to stream again until Friday, and that's going to be our regular Dwarf Fortress stream at 3 p.m. Eastern. So I don't know when we're going to get to this again. Maybe Friday evening after the Dwarf Fortress stream? Otherwise, we're going to have a real long stream Saturday evening to catch up. Alright, Friday 3 p.m. Eastern, Dwarf Fortress, usual thing. And then Saturday evening sometime, because I have a dress rehearsal for dance and I don't know when that's done. So Saturday evening sometime, we'll come back for day 3+. This is the plan. In the meantime, I have socials. You can follow me at the places, doing the things. I put VODs on YouTube. I'm gonna put this VOD on YouTube. It's gonna make me sad. And it's late and I'm not gonna raid anybody tonight. I'm tired and I need to go to bed. So, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for the assistance. Thanks for the follows and the subs and the resubs. I'm tired and feeling the scotch way more than I thought I would. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night, everybody.